Hi folks, my name is Marty Steele and I am a piano man. I was walking along the harbor one day and I came upon this old upright and it says, "Play Nanaimo or Nanaimo will play you." Well, I've decided to take up the challenge and play Nanaimo. Nanaimo, Nanaimo, that harbor town. Nanaimo, Nanaimo, we'll show you around. You'll love it! Bet your bottom dollar you hear the blues in Nanaimo. A town where old Frank May turned upside down. Commercial Street, the greatest street, that's what they say. A place where people do things their own way. Walk along the harbor, what a view. Hop aboard a ferry and head out to Nanaimo, harbor town.
Town. Nanaimo, Nanaimo, I'll show you around.
You'll love it!
I bet your bottom dollar you'll hear the blues in Nanaimo, Nanaimo, a town that old Frank May turned upside down. Commercial Street, the greatest street, that's what they say. A place where people do things their own way. What a view. Hop aboard a ferry and head out to Nanaimo, that harbor town. Nanaimo, yeah. Nanaimo, yeah, Nanaimo, my hometown.
Go Island presents Seconds with Clock.
So Todd, what is a hieroglyph then?
A hieroglyph is something that's written up really high because hieroglyph.
Higher?
It's higher than a petroglyph. It's down here. Hieroglyph's up high. You don't think I'm right? Really? You believe in me, don't you?
No.
This has been Seconds with Clock.
The water supply for the regional district of Nanaimo, as well as the city of Parksville, is largely groundwater. So couple that low snow year with a really dry spring, so 75% drier between March, April, and May, that lack of precipitation and that lack of snow melt has now translated into a really dry summer where our reserves of water are quite a bit lower. Water is released from the Arrowsmith Dam, a lake just at the foot of Mount Arrowsmith. And that comes down the Englishman River, and that's an additional water supply for the summer period. But what we've seen this year, again, is the lack of snowmelt, lack of precip have meant our groundwater levels have not been recharged. And so those community wells are lower in terms of supply than they normally would be. And the river level and the lake level that's servicing the Englishman River, again, is lower than normal. Our response has been, let's implement a watering ban. So the level 4 restrictions for the regional district of Nanaimo water service areas, as well as the city of Parksville, that level 4 watering ban includes no washing of vehicles, no sprinkling of lawns, and no outdoor surface washing. So driveways, sidewalks, houses, that washing is all not permitted. What is permitted is hand watering, as well as drip irrigation, specifically for flowers, vegetables, trees, and shrubs. So that's for Parksville and the RDN water service areas, largest one being Nanaimo. The city of Nanaimo, with a different supply and actually different set of restrictions, remains at their level 2. And to describe what that is, it's twice a week watering, and that's basically only between the hours, or not between the hours of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. So you're not allowed to water midday, but other than that you can water, and only twice a week based on your even or odd house number. So it's Wednesdays and Saturdays if you're even, and it's Thursdays and Sundays if you're an odd numbered house. And so those are the distinctions between the watering restrictions. The level 4 comprehensive watering ban just applies to City of Parksville and RDN service areas. And that's because we need to cut back on non-essential water use so that we can maintain a supply for our essential needs to last through the summer period and actually into the fall, because the long-range forecast is also saying that we're not going to get significant rainfall, perhaps until October. So this summer we have yard signs available for residents who are going above and beyond to save water during this dry year. So what this does is displays at the front of your property that yes, you're on board to save water, and these are the ways that you're doing it, because we're all in this together. So email watersmart@rdn.bc.ca to nominate yourself or a neighbor. So what we're hoping to see is a shift in, like I say, the culture around water conservation, and everyone paying a little bit more attention to the fact that our supply is limited, and we all need to do our best to conserve, to make sure that supply can go further.
They've incorporated something really fun for the young visitors of the Canadian Open Sand Sculpting Competition and Exhibition, running, as we said, until August the 16th. The kids are challenged to find 3 things while visiting these sand sculptures. Can you find a cell phone? Can you find a caterpillar? And can you find a helicopter? So a little bit of a scavenger hunt. And what you're encouraged to find, no matter what your age, is your favorite sculpture. You purchase a token at the door, and then you drop your token into a booth, just like a little box, just like this one. And then at the end, that's how they decide people's choice. You can pick up a program. There's bios on all of the sculptures. They are artists in their own right, master sculptors, who will go from here, if they're lucky, onto the Canadian Championship. We're going to move from one form of sculpting, or carving, you can call it, to another now. Here's Kelly Robinson.